Surprised to see someone from the government at the base? We aren't fighting against Silva. Though we don't condone everything they do either. The fact is, in order to keep surviving in this world without joining the Lost, we need their help. Besides, Davis over there is one of the most trustworthy people I know. Go talk to him. He won't lead you astray. We'll need to find 3 blood springs in our search for the source. Springs are always found in locations with Missile. So, first we find Missile, then expand our search radius from there. When I woke up as a revenant in this prison, blood springs already existed, and everyone relied on them. We don't know where they came from or how they work, but without them, nearly all revenants would have joined the Lost. That will still be the outcome if things don't change, though. That's why we need to study the blood beads. We can head out whenever you're ready.
So, Louis seems to think awfully highly of you. If you want, you can use my blood code too. Don't get the wrong idea. You're one of my best customers, and I want you to keep coming back. I consider this an investment. I've got a whole new line of stock in, thanks to my Herculean efforts. But seriously, you've made my job a whole lot easier. Even the Lost are valuable customers if they bring the right coin. Let me know if you need anything. If you want it, I got it. Come again soon.
Hey, what's up? We're headed for a nasty place where the miasma never goes away. The miasma accelerates the thirst for blood. Wearing a mask helps, but even that has its limits. With your ability to disperse the miasma, though, we might be in the clear. Here's hoping. The Lost are what's left of revenants who've succumbed to their thirst. Their boar parasites take over, turning them into unkillable monsters. Turn them to ash and they'll just keep popping back up, mindlessly hunting blood. Nothing human is left. If you're fighting them, show no mercy. Keep at them no matter how many times it takes. If you don't, you'll find yourself joining them. See you around.
Yes, this is a map of the depths. If you want to go to this location, tell me, and I'll guide you there. There are rumors around of a revenant attacking other revenants. Foolish to turn on your own kind like that. The government is considering taking action with regards to this so-called hunter. Don't do anything senseless. It was easier to explore when we could use all the missile. The sacrifices of many provided paths into the depths. But now even the staunchest explorers are swallowed up by the worsening environment or swarms of the Lost. They must have left coordinates leading to the depths, but most of those were lost along with the explorers. If you find any maps of the depths out there, I'd appreciate it if you showed them to me. We'll take care of the rest. Once we've read the data, the one who discovered it gets priority for journeys there. This is all we've got for available routes. Your life is your greatest asset. Keep it safe.
I've got new weapons available. I hope there's something you can use. Oh, I just remembered. Use the room with the bathtub over there if you want to give yourself a new look. Every Revenant has a certain blood code, but only one type ordinarily. However, I hear you can express any number of different blood codes. Aren't you the lucky one? A blood code comes with certain abilities. You can change yours to fit your current strategy. Do you have any idea of what a huge advantage that is in battle? Sorry, I got a little carried away. I can get a bit hyped up when I talk about weapons and fighting. When Revenants die and come back, sometimes we suffer from memory loss. But most of the time, we don't even realize it. Some Revenants figure they're immortal, don't watch out while they're fighting, and end up forgetting themselves entirely. So take care of yourself, okay? I know it's a bother, but I'll need you to bring the necessary materials if you want to upgrade a weapon. There's a shortage of pretty much everything these days. Still, we're better off than most people. A blood veil is a Revenant's fangs. They're used to stab into a foe and drain the blood out of them. While you attack, dodge, and parry, you can use that blood to unleash powerful effects. There are a few different types of blood veils. You should use the type that best fits your style. Do you know about hot springs? Warm water comes up from the ground into pools you can bathe in. The Earth shifted in the collapse and created one near our base. I go there once in a while, but it feels so nice I end up sitting too long thinking about things and turn into a prune. It's to the right at the end if you want to go. Okay, take care then. Hi, did you need something? Buying something? Got something to sell? do you want to upgrade? Which blood veil do you want to upgrade? Okay, take care then.
We don't know why your blood can activate missile and blood springs. However, there's a medicine made from the Queen's blood which has the same sort of effect. This is only a hypothesis, but your blood might be related to the Queen somehow. This looks great. I like to read all sorts of literary works. Do you like to read? If so, I can give you a few good recommendations. Oh, where are my manners? Thank you. Where did you get this? Can I really have it? Yakumo suggested I read it, so I gave it a try, and it's pretty interesting. I didn't think I'd get to see how the story continues. Thanks. I really appreciate it. We can head out whenever you're ready.
What is it?
Such a striking color. I wonder which nation it represents. The world outside is filled with oddities, isn't it? I know a good spot for this. Take care.
I've got just about anything you could want. Are those geisha noodles? I hear revenants like those even more than humans do. I guess even though we lose our memories, our human instincts remain. I'm not entirely sure that's a good thing, but that's the way it is. Come again soon.
Hey, I'm just visiting. Ooh, now there's a fine specimen. I'll add it to my new collection. Your life is your greatest asset. Keep it safe.
What is it?
Where am I? Am I still alive? No. I know this feeling. I've come back to life again. What happened back there? Cruz, everyone was... Each time I learn something new about our world, or the state of those living in it, my feelings of guilt pierced me even deeper. Starving revenants fighting each other for a handful of blood beads, and the ranks of the lost swelling with each successive conflict. I spend my restless days in battle, trying to keep my head above water. Only when I'm engaged in the rush of combat can I close my eyes to the gravity of what I've done.
Are you helping me? These blood beads.
Those men lying over there ordered you to find one, right? Well, now you can keep them. Far too many people keep revenants as thralls these days. Stay safe, and watch yourself out there.
My name is Kevin. I could give you a hand with whatever.
I'll see you. Here's what I was able to bring. It's not much, but I hope it helps.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I wish there was some way I could repay you.
I do this because I want to. Don't worry about me, all right?
Tell me if I can help with something. I'll do whatever I can for you.
That was Kevin. He was a young revenant boy who I met in my travels, and in the end, brought to his death. He was someone that I never should have forgotten. It's hard to believe that I could let something so important just slip away. Sorry, I don't mean to bother you, but there may be other memories of mine scattered around. If there are, I'd like to get them back. I may discover things that are painful to confront, but I made a decision to face my past head on Back then, I had no idea what would happen. As Operation Queenslayer dragged on with no foreseeable end, even children were turned into revenants and sent out to fight. And then, when it was over, both the strong and the weak were ravaged by bloodthirst. But with resources thin, they had nowhere to turn. I wanted to do something, to do anything to help. That's honestly all there was to it. It never occurred to me that my actions could lead to such tragedy.
What is it?
Kevin was a boy who had been enslaved by a group of merciless revenants. Over time, stopping by to give him blood beads became something of a routine. But one day, that pattern was broken. When I went to see him, he was nowhere to be found, and his dwelling had been torn apart. I heard everything from someone who said they knew Kevin. A few days earlier, a revenant had attacked him and turned him to ash. The attacker was after the blood beads I'd given Kevin. I thought that I could save him just by giving him blood beads, that it would be enough. But I lacked true commitment to his survival. And in the end, that's what killed him. Actually, I heard another revenant attacked him for those same blood beads shortly after, and he became one of the lost. I won't let myself forget again.
What is it?
Listen up. Our scouts have finally discovered the Queen's location. We're sending you in under orders to track down and destroy any Lost in the area.
Destroy the Lost? But how? We haven't even finished our training yet.
You'll learn in the field, Revenant. Protect your heart, and you will never die. Your sacrifice will help open a path to the future.
Friends! It's their own damn fault. Kids should flash blood buds around like that if they want to stay out of trouble. They were practically begging for us to lift them. But don't worry, though. We're gonna let you live. As long as you work your ass off for us, that is. Damn you! You enjoyed it!
Those hellish days went on and on. Stealing to survive. To us, it was only natural. I was ordered to take blood beads from other kids. ones that were just like me. As long as they could get beads, they would live. Survival was more bead to bead than day to day. That was when Louis came along and reached out to me. No one had ever done that for me before.
It's how our world is. I'm sure you've seen it yourself. There's no shortage of people who will exploit others to make their own lives easier. I have crossed blades with their miserable sort on more than one occasion, while I was researching the blood beads. It was a small thing, but I was certain that it would do some good.
What is it?
Louis, why do you keep bringing blood beads to some random kid like me?
There isn't really a particular reason, but if I had to give one, I'd say it's because you were alive when I met you.
That's... Don't keep risking your life for me, Louis. You can't.
You don't need to worry about me, really. Focus on keeping yourself alive and well.
Louis. Louis kept bringing me blood beads, which spared me from the constant struggle other revenants faced over them. There was no fear of being turned to ash or becoming one of the lost. I had blood beads, and that meant I had peace for myself. It was all mine. But was that really okay? The shortage must be hitting you too. Here, take them. They're yours. Don't worry about me. Being the only survivor would be boring anyway. And, you know, we rely on each other to survive, right? That's what people do.
There you are. You're that crazy kid that's been passing out blood beads, aren't you?
Maybe. What if I am?
If you've got so many lying around, then how about you pass some along to us? After all, we've been hurting since one of our kids turned lost.
I don't have that many. Even if I did, I wouldn't give a single bead to bastards like you.
You stupid punk. In that case, we'll just take him by force.
He was sharing the blood beads I gave him with some of the other revenants. He wasn't stupid. He had to have known what would happen if he did something like that.
What is it?
Hey, you! Give me all your blood beads. If you don't, you're gonna get hurt.
Look at me, being threatened by a little boy. I must be letting my image slip.
I'm not a little boy. Now hurry up and hand him over, lady. Ow! That hurt.
What did I say? You're just a little boy. Still, I have to admire your guts.
Go on, do what you want. I'll end up dead anyway if I don't bring those blood beads back.
Why? Is someone making you collect the beads for them?
What's it to you? If you plan on giving alms to a poor, miserable thrall.
I'm not giving you anything. You'll have to make your own way in the world. What I can do is offer you a job. I need someone to scout out the place marked on this map. Think you can handle that?
The map led me to a fully laden blood spring, tucked neatly out of sight. It was so well hidden that I never could have found it on my own. She'd sent me to the trove alone and unsupervised, so she couldn't very well complain when I took every last blood bead. After all, who am I to turn down an offer like that? I doubt I'll ever see her again anyway.
Whoa, what was that? Talk about your unexpected trips down memory lane. Yeah, even if I don't want to. Most Revenants have lost the majority of their memories. I guess I'm something of an oddity in that respect. I've still got almost all of them. And the things I want to forget aren't going anywhere. Lucky me, right? Looks like you have the ability to restore people's memories. If you happen to find anything related to me, be sure to let me know, okay? I'll make it worth your while. There could be something out there that I've forgotten, and if that's the case, I want to see what it is. So the kid found the blood spring after all, hmm? Maybe I did, and maybe I didn't.
What is it?
I'm sorry, Louis. I'm afraid it's over for me. But I don't regret what I did. When I gave out those blood beads, I felt like I was taking back my humanity. For a brief moment, I felt like I was truly alive. It was because of you. Thanks to you, Louis. I wonder if I was able to become even a little bit like you. Goodbye.
That was... Kevin, you wanted to... Yeah. I believe you need a real sense of dedication before you can truly say you've saved someone. It's just self-deception to feel like you've helped after giving no more than handouts. But at the same time, I'd be a coward if I only sat back and watched while doing nothing. Even if I'm deceiving myself, I have to keep fighting. And if I fail to help, I'll face up to what I've done. But I also won't let that stop me from trying to help others. That's what I've decided. I couldn't save Cruz. Even when she begged for my help, I wasn't strong enough to do what was necessary. Now, this is all I can do for her. And the world. It doesn't change what happened, or the fact that I'm responsible for Kevin's death. However, I appreciate you sharing his memories with me. Thank you. Is something up? We don't know why your blood can activate missile and blood springs.